Shalom to the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Ha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of a great millstone that teach and that rule well today. And citation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry, the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, South Carolina Midlands branch, coming at you with another lesson. And as before I get into this lesson, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. And also to the Israelite foreigners that are scattered amongst the heathen nations, and they may take on a typical look or a physical look of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. Shalom. So basically, as you can see, I have this article on the screen, okay, which is off of AmericaFirstReport.com. Okay, and this right here, this article going into how we at the appointed time, as we're about to approach the coming of Amos 8 and 11, the famine of the word, man. Okay, because as you know now, okay, the Lord or the Heavenly Father, okay, Yahweh, okay, which his name in the Hebrew, meaning he is or he exists, Yahweh, and his son, who the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ, which his name, his true name in the Hebrew as well, is Yahweh Shai, meaning he is the deliverer or savior. Okay, and Yahweh Bashim Shai at this time had raised up the prophets amongst Israel. Okay, when it comes to the camps out here, they give the understanding of the truth of the Bible, man. Okay, and now you're seeing Israelites waking up worldwide. Okay, starting here in America, as we're out there on the highways and byways, and also such as doing videos such as this, okay, by the way of the internet. Okay, and now that the Lord is raising up the prophets, and we're prophesying the downfall of America, okay, which this place is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, and we about to head into the time of great judgment upon this place. Okay, the coming of a financial crash. Okay, the coming of civil unrest, martial law, pestilence, famine. Okay, division. Okay, and ultimately this place, America, is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire. Okay, at the peak of the Third World War, and the Lord only going to save the elect. Okay, which were considered the 144,000 and the 1/3 of so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American descent. Okay, and and that's who salvation contains. And since the Lord have raised up the prophets, and the main thing, part of the ministry is as well is the exposure when it comes to the so-called white race. Okay, which they are the biblical Edomites, and they are known as the wicked. And the Lord, according to biblical prophecy, have future judgment for them. Okay, and mainly starting with these elites when it comes to these central bankers. Okay, the ones that call themselves, the Illuminati. Okay, when it comes to the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, Oppenheimers, okay, the Gettys, etc. Down all the way down to the average so-called white person, okay, or Edomite. Okay, but mainly these elites, okay, as Yahweh Shemal Shai is pronouncing judgment against them by the way of the prophets. And due to that, okay, there's all the exposure that coming out on these elites when it comes to their agenda, as they as they want to engage into their NWO. Okay, as we know, they're ready to bring in the implementation of the RFID microchip, which is known as the mark of the beast in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And during that process, how they got a lot of things staged, okay, to issue in the NWO, okay, the exposure of their history, okay, and mainly, like I said, exposure to history, how they established the NWO, got these secret councils that's being exposed now as they're holding they summits at this time. Okay, like the WEF, okay, Bloomberg, okay, G7 or whatever meetings. Okay, the talks of the the exposure that's coming out, man. And more now that you got the Israelites out here speaking, but you also got now they saying the word on truthers, okay, those that's being woke to their madness and their wickedness. So that's the time that we're coming into, man. The exposure Esau Edom, and that's going to lead to them eventually bringing in censorship, okay, coming with misinformation or medical information when you talk about certain things. Okay, that's why now here at on YouTube, okay, if your video too controversy, okay, is not they liking, okay, they can strike your channel, okay, suspend your channel, okay, take down your videos, or even to the point terminate your channel. Okay, but we moving towards more and more the time of the coming of the famine of the word, and also the coming of persecution, man. Okay, but once again, this article is off the AmericaFirstReport.com, and it says UN declares war on free speech to censor the truth, subvert accountability, control populations. And I'm gonna read a little bit of the the first paragraph. Once again, you can look this article up on your own, and it says on Natural News, Antonio Guterres, if I sorry if I pronounced the last name wrong, and it says the Secretary General of the United Nations, okay, United Nations, the UN, just released the globalist list game plan for population control, surveillance, and censorship. The game plan title, Global Principles for Information Integrity. And it says seek to put an end to harmful misinformation, disinformation, and hate speech online, all while upholding human rights such as the freedom of speech. So once again, going to a couple of bulletins. Okay, as you can see, UN's information surveillance and control system seek to centralize censorship for global domination. Okay, because now you got these platforms such as YouTube and X, which were formerly known as Twitter. Okay, latest, TikTok. Okay, then you got other platforms that's not being restricted, but sooner or later they're gonna push censorship amongst platforms such as Rumble, Odyssey, okay, Daily Motion, and it says another one, UN will abuse their power to command narratives and skit ability for totalitarian actions. Okay. Hey, so basically, man, they coming after the freedom of speech, man. Okay, mainly they coming after the truth. Okay, when it comes to the Hebrew Israelites, man, and those that that hate, that information that help aid into what's going on, man. Okay, because the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai has set up the prophets to give the understanding to the elect. Okay, but you see the world, okay, even amongst these other nations, these heathen nations, including amongst Edomites, okay, spilling the beans, okay, that's coming out with certain information and about what's going on when it comes to these elites and their agenda, okay. So now we're coming to the point as they make mention as well, the info war, okay, or information war that they're losing, man, due to the internet, okay. So let me go ahead and get into the scriptures because I don't want to make this video too long. And I'm going to start off with Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. And once again, Babylon, okay, or America, okay, is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, which the word Babylon means confusion. And that's what you have here in America, okay? Everything that this place uphold is contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai when it comes to the law, statute, commandments, okay, when it comes to Esau, Edom, putting in his penal codes and laws and through his justice system, okay, which more further oppress the people, okay, especially us, the Israelites, man, okay, and this place is also known as our captivity, okay, and the Lord is about to liberate us, starting with the elect, because 2/3 of so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, they're going to be judged, man, okay, due to them, their non-belief, okay, due to them serving these false gods, idols of the world, going after hedonistic customs, okay, being contrary to the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai, okay, and that's meaning that, you know, it ain't gonna be no excuse for a majority of our people because the Lord had raised up the prophets by the way of the street ministry and his word being published on the internet. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the noble. Okay, and the banner represent the holy scriptures, the Bible. And the Lord is doing it by the way of the prophets. And the high mountain is going to start with America and the government officials being exposed and all the way up to these elites, okay, of Esau, Edom, and these heathens that's being exposed when it comes to their agenda. And it says, exalt the voice, okay, the prophets, unto them, shake the hand, that it may go into the gates of the nobles. And the gates representing the leaders, okay, the wicked leaders of Esau, Edom, okay, and these heathens. Okay, that's why they having round table discussions or summits and, you know, meetings, okay, in this case, to come against information, okay. Give me a minute. Excuse me, Salaki, for that. You know, just a quick little interruption. I'm going to get back into it. Going into Isaiah chapter 13, verse 2. And it says, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, they may go into the gates of the noble. Yeah, this truth. Okay, and, you know, especially starting with the truth and certain information that's, you know, coming out has reached into the gates of the noble, okay, for years now. Okay, and more, these elites, you know, having a hard time to trying to, you know, combat this truth, okay, and, you know, but now we're coming to the point, eventually, it's going to be the Lord will, okay, that Lord going to put the spirit on these elites and certain government officials, okay, to, you know, to ban freedom of speech, man, okay, and once they do that, man, it's going to just lead to, mainly when all hell breaks loose, okay, because the elect is at that point of being sealed, man, okay, and once the elect is fully sealed, hey, that's it for this place, America. Let me get another one. I'm going to go to the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 27. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Yeah, the heaven representing, you know, eventually, first of all, the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, that reign in the heaven, that's sending the spirit down here on the earth, okay, to the prophets to preach this word, okay, but also the heavens representing the internet, okay, by the way of the satellites, man, okay, and the horn, what is it called, the horn feed, okay, that you have the signal, okay, between, you know, the satellites that's in outer space and the horn feed or the, you know, satellites here on the earth, okay, that, you know, have the existence of the World Wide Web, okay, and through that also as well, these elites are being exposed. That's why they want to come with talks of censorship, okay, with misinformation, disinformation, medical information, okay, now they got the term coming with hate speech or extremists, okay, and so now the, you know, people are waking up to these elites' agenda, okay, even these other nations, okay? And that's why you're starting to see now the coming of the Third World War, civil unrest, division, okay? So that's it on that. I'm going to get Revelation chapter 12, verse 10. And it says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, the kingdom of our power, and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night." And it's going into these elites and the lesser luminary ones, man. Okay, they're doing their bidding, man. Okay, they're the accuser of thy brethren. Okay, because, you know, we always going into how Esau was Jacob's twin brother. Okay, and that now really they're accusing us in this time. Okay, when it comes to the Israelites. Okay, you know, coming with, you know, that, you know, like I say, we're radicals, we're extremists, we're a hate group. Okay, we pushing false information. Okay, especially when it comes to the JEWs. Okay, all the exposure that coming out amongst them, that they are not the original people or inheritance of the land of Israel. Okay, yeah, so, you know, more and more, you know, they trying to, you know, save face. Okay, they're trying to, you know, debunk the true inheritance of Israel, man. Okay, and they're going to come to the point where persecution going to take place, man. Okay, that you're going to have certain brothers being thrown in concentration camps, okay, or detention centers. They're going to try to push re-education or reprograms, okay, amongst people who come against their agenda, okay. So that's it on that. But now we're in the time of truth. Matter of fact, let me get this. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 27. "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." Yeah, the lies of Esau Edom is being quenched now by the way of the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, and certain information that's coming out that exposes them. "As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared." So the words of Yahweh Shema Shai is being declared, man. Okay, and once, you know, this famine the word hit, okay, we know that, you know, and we hasten us that's in the faith, that's part of this ministry. Okay, we know the time gonna come where we ain't gonna be able to do videos or go out there to the highways and byways. Okay, cause we, you know, gotta go to the, you know, the next step of prophecy. Okay, as Elder Yashawamba from the Great Millstone Dallas branch like to make mention, and we gotta go from glory to glory. Okay, and it's always a constantly process, man. Okay, when it comes to prophecy. Okay, but we know that when the famine the word hit, okay, you know, that's why we trying to get all the information that we can now, us that's in the faith. Okay, because once the famine the word hit, majority of our people, then they're gonna be looking for the truth. Okay, but according to Isaiah chapter 33, matter of fact, in verse 6, Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength for salvation. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is his treasure." So when all hell break loose, there's no more access to videos. Okay, there's no more street speaking. Then wisdom and knowledge that we have now going to be the stability of our time. Okay, as what we are preparing ourselves now. Okay, for the time of Jacob's trouble approaching. Okay, according to Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Okay, but majority of our people, man, they're going to just, when this word is being cut, okay, and the Lord remove his prophets, then they're going to want to seek Yahweh Shema Shai. But then it's going to be too late. I get Amos 8 and 11. And it says, "Behold, the days come, say the Lord God, Yahweh Shema Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water." Although a physical famine is going to come, okay? But it's going into what? But of hearing the words of the Lord, okay? Not having access to this on the internet, or legislations being passed, restrictions being passed, or what's going to be on the internet, man. okay, when it comes to the freedom of speech or, information, especially when it comes to this truth, okay? Verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and shall not find it. And that's going to be 2/3 of our people, man. Okay? Because the Lord only dealing with the elect at this time, man. Okay? Well, that's Romans 11:7. And it says, Romans 11:7, what then? Israel have not attained that which is seeking for, and what our people are seeking for, truth. Okay? And it says, but the election have attained it. Okay, the election, the 144,000 and the 1/3, that's the number you're striving to be part of. Okay, that's destined for salvation. And it starts with understanding this word. Okay, but the election have attained it, and the rest was blinded. So 2/3 of our people are going to be blinded, man. Okay, even unto their judgment. Okay, and they blind right now as the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai still have, you still have, access to this word. Okay, but wait till all hell break loose and the word is being removed off the internet and the Lord remove his prophets, and they definitely gonna be blind in that time then. Okay, as they're gonna be looking for the prophets, man, as it says in Amos 8 and 11 and 12, man. Okay, so once again, off the article off of America First Report, UN declares war on free speech to censor the truth, subvert accountability, control populations. Okay, so all the wicked is coming out amongst Esau, Edom, their agenda, and it's being exposed. Okay, and the only way, they can, trying to forward with their NWO is they trying to stop the mouths of the prophets and those that expose them, man. Okay, but eventually, once again, man, we coming to the time of Esau, Edom downfall. They the beloved, they stronghold when it comes to their kingdom. America is about to be destroyed, and eventually they're gonna go into captivity, man, up under us. Okay, starting with Yahweh Shai, okay, and the nation of Israel, man, and the rest of these heathen nations as well gonna go into captivity up under us, man. So their time is short, man. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the lesson here, and I pray that the lesson be edifying. Until next time, Lord willing, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.